This photo, Christmas 2016, just 2 weeks before she died. She's on a flight from London. Look at her face. You can see it. She's drained. Something isn't right. Now look at this one. It's 1977. She's only 19. Princess Leia, the white gown, the iconic buns. The galaxy falls in love with her. So what happened between those two snapshots? Hollywood happened, and it never stopped consuming her. Carrie Fisher was born into fame. 1956, the daughter of Debbie Reynolds and Eddie Fisher, Hollywood royalty. By the time she turned 19, she was cast in Star Wars. George Lucas dressed her in that white outfit, made her tape down her chest, told her there was no underwear in space, a teenager, already reduced to her body. The film explodes. Overnight, she's a global icon. But fame becomes her prison. Princess Leia makes her immortal, but it also traps her. She can't walk away, and that infamous gold bikini from Return of the Jedi, she despised it. Chained up by Jabba the Hutt, displayed like property. She was just 26, and yet that costume became one of the most fetishized images in pop culture. Carrie once joked that it was her strangest kind of immortality, but it wasn't really a joke. That photo followed her everywhere, long after the movie ended, but the real pain began before that. The drugs, the parties, cocaine everywhere, in studios, in trailers, on set. Carrie dove in deeper than most. Behind the charm and wit was a storm. Bipolar disorder, undiagnosed. She tried to quiet her mind with whatever she could find, pills, alcohol, anything that dulled the chaos. Look at the photos from The Empire Strikes Back, premiere in 1980. Her eyes are distant, unfocused. She's high, and no one says a word. By 1985, it all catches up. She overdoses. Wakes up in a hospital. Rehab follows. She's finally diagnosed, bipolar. At last, there's a name for what's been tearing her apart. She gets treatment, lithium, therapy, sobriety. For a while, she stabilizes. But Hollywood doesn't forgive or forget. Now she's Carrie Fisher the addict. The phone stops ringing. Princess Leia remains her shadow, the role she can't ever outrun, so she builds a new life. Behind the scenes, script doctor, fixer, quietly rewriting and improving massive movies, Hook, Sister Act, The Wedding Singer. Her words are everywhere, but her name rarely is. She makes a fortune, but the recognition isn't hers. She's invisible again, just a different kind this time. Then in 2015, the galaxy calls her back. The Force awakens. They want Leia again. They want Carrie. She's 59. She agrees. She needs the money, maybe even the closure. But there's a condition: lose the weight. Fit the old mold. Hollywood still wants the 19-year-old body, not the woman who survived it all. So she pushes herself, crash diets, relentless workouts, 35 pounds gone. She does it, but when she looks in the mirror, she sees what this industry demanded from her, and it breaks her heart. December 23, 2016. Carrie boards a flight from London to Los Angeles. 15 minutes before landing, her heart stops. Right there in her seat. Passengers perform CPR. Paramedics rush her off the plane. She never wakes up. 4 days later, on December 27th, she's gone. 60 years old. The autopsy tells the rest. Traces of cocaine, heroin, MDMA. She'd never fully escaped the pull. She just learned to hide it better. Now look again at those two pictures. The young princess at 19, radiant, smiling, the face that sold millions of posters. And the woman at 60, tired, fragile, still fighting to the very end. Hollywood made her a legend, then punished her for aging. She spent 40 years chasing a version of herself she could never be again. The drugs didn't steal her life. They were her way of surviving it. In the end, she never realized she was already enough. That's the untold story of Carrie Fisher.